Plumber Barry. Prepping for our first behind the scenes, Fade the Public commercial shoot. Homemade, home produced, big plumbers only, baby.
She's gonna come in, it's gonna be her line, but he's still gonna be underneath. And he's gonna go
in his natural habitat.
He's gonna like turn up and look, and we'll get like him like basically stand right over him. And he's gonna like turn and look and go big eyes.
Because she has 2 monitors on printer.
2 monitors? So we're at IKEA right now. I'm shopping for a new desk for the new HQ, but I'm not bringing the one I have in my house right now. I want to get a very minimal desk. One that's deep, one that's wide. Leather?
For people?
Me either, dude. They're super uncomfortable. This is actually kind of pretty. This is pretty fucking comfortable.
I would sleep here.
Dude, these are actually fucking sick. I'm all in. Might just buy a leather couch instead of a desk. If any of you guys have any like home office desk suggestions, I'm gonna need to get a lot of lighting for my room, my bedroom, which doesn't have a fucking window in it. Yeah. Ooh, bruh. Nice. I think we might have found a winner.
Yeah, already?
Which is definitely on the list.
Should I take pictures of the thing?
Oh, dude, this is fucking perfect. This is wide as shit. It's big as shit. How wide and how big is it? Oh, I have it on video, so I can always go back.
Well, I mean, if we go downstairs.
55 by 30. Perfect. Ooh.
I might have to start, like, actually take pictures of you sitting at desk so Heather gets it.
Pretty high right now. This is like all the way up to my waist, which is good though. I kind of like that. I don't like being sitting down low. I don't know if I'm going for a more wood style or like that random white finish. The wood is actually pretty nice too though. This is too low for me. This is what we need.
Dude, how high does someone need this? Like,
what's tall people in the world, Steve? Skirt. This is what we can afford. A lot of good desks for the HQ. Still like that first table we saw. It's big, commanding, like Eddie Lacy. I like this one too. Simple, but it's low.
St. Paddy's Day Parade, Pearl River with the fucking boys. Steve, don't back out of this. I know you want in it. All right, listen. This is the worst day of the year every year. This is the worst day of my life every year. Consecutively, it gets worse. Today, we're going to make it a good day. I'm feeling good. We got some rump.
This is the one time my life is better than Nick's life.
That's still debatable. It's the worst day of my life, but still probably not bad as yours.
Bullshit.
Your graph? Have you seen your graph? I'm making your graph of every St. Paddy's Day. That's how this is going.
I can personally contribute to 2 years ago.
We had fun though.
Steve's celiac. We're making sure he drinks tons of beer today. Wait, are we supposed to be walking on a highway right now?
Go up the hill, the ramp.
Right. Snacks is in this motherfucker. You would think he's Irish. Are you not Irish at all, are you?
I am not one bit Irish.
You are 1,000% Italian.
All Italian, but I look the most Irish.
Italian! Some are Irish.
Blech.
I think that I left it there. Then I saw your face and then covered in something else. I think I understand. Well, I understand. Different side of the bed. Roll your eyes, shake my head. Now we're stuck in the storm. chance to just say every love you got me, run away. It's all I want, don't take the money. Yeah, I fucking love Bleachers. I need to see them live, like, yesterday. Alright, so, like, if we're being honest, I just need to stop going out on St. Patrick's Day. I'm even fucking Irish. Anyone else have, like, a bag in their house that's just a bag full of bags? Like, you got a big ass bag that you put all plastic bags in? What was I talking about? Yeah, you know, fuck St. Patrick's Day. I don't feel good. It's like 8 o'clock. I stayed out way too late. All my friends left. All my friends fucking left. At like, probably, I don't know. I gotta text Steve. He's gonna be fucking mad at me. I'd say Steve's gonna be mad at me. Like, he's my fucking girlfriend. Like, I don't give a fuck if Steve's mad at me. I think they left at like 4 or 5, and my stupid ass was like talking to a girl at the bar. So I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna stay till like fucking 9 o'clock. Oh my God, like, see, I'm hungover. I'm about to get on a fucking call with a doctor, like, to interview him on my channel in I don't even know, like fucking 45 minutes. I'm such a piece of shit. Okay. Now, a few things have developed in the last few days, and I wanted to talk about them with y'all, because that's what I do on my vlogs, right? So, I talked about how I wanted to open up leagues, you know, for my audience only, right? And I thought that'd be an awesome product or service. I'm still working with Team Stake and Flea Flicker to do that. We're still in the process. I created the leagues. Now Flea Flicker has to duplicate them, so I'm waiting on them to get back to me, but it's all going good. We're good to go. The other thing I wanted to do with them, since I was able to open up a relationship, right, and a line of communication, I also wanted to see if they wanted to sponsor my videos, right, and bring them on and see if they wanted to. Similar to if you listen to a podcast or really any YouTuber, you'll have sponsors where it's like a pre-roll. Pre-roll means that the brand or company or whatever, whoever's making the content, shouts out the sponsor in the beginning, right? Pre-rolls, pre-video. You can have a mid-roll, which is mid-video, or you can have at the end of the video, post. So I reached out to them both separately in different lines of communication to see if they had any interest in sponsoring the videos. Both of them said yes, which is great. One of them I'm more in deep talks with and actually negotiating like prices and things like that, and longevity and the actual logistics behind it. I don't want to get too deep into details with that stuff because I've actually gotten in a little bit of trouble with divulging too many details in my vlogs before, and it's probably cost me a good amount of money, which is fine. I've always said I'm more about the quality content than I am, you know, making the money and stuff. And something else that was awesome was Friday I put out a mock draft video, which was doing some good numbers and it made some pretty big waves. I think it's almost at like 4,000 views, which is not huge, but like in the off season, that's definitely, you know, a solid view count. And I did it on this website or this app called Draft, and I do a lot of my mock drafts on there. And it's a popular company, right? They just got bought out. I believe they got bought out for about $50 million by FanDuel last summer, possibly the summer before that. So they're big time, right? They're no longer like a startup or an unknown app or anything. I put out the video, I did it on Draft, the mock draft. It was basically like a screen grab of the draft I did. I tweeted out like the link and, you know, whatever, just promoting the video. And I got a comment underneath it, and I get comments, you know, under a lot of the shit that I post on Twitter, just people, whatever. And one of them was like, yo, this was awesome. And I thought it was just like some random kid or whatever. For some reason, I went back a couple hours later. Thankfully, I did. And I clicked on the kid who wrote its profile on Twitter. He's 25 years old. So, I mean, he's not a kid. He's my age. He is the director of marketing for Draft. And then I got followed by Draft, like blue checkmark Draft on Twitter. And then I got followed by like the co-founder and CTO of Draft. So this was huge, right? This can be huge. And I reached out to the kid who's the director of marketing because he works out in New York. And I'm moving into Williamsburg, you know, Brooklyn in 2 weeks from today, actually, my lease starts. So I reached out and I was like, yo, let's link up in New York and grab coffee or drinks or whatever, you know? And that was a couple days ago, and he actually hasn't fucking responded to me, so I don't know if that's gonna work out. But I'm gonna try to, you know, reach out to Draft. And I know clearly they liked my video, so I want to see if I can, you know, get some kind of potential sponsor deal from them and maybe just do all my mock drafts on Draft. And, you know, that goes to show it's like, Gary Vee always talks about, you know, it is about quality. It always is going to be about quality. If you're trying to be successful in the content game, like the underlying thing there is being successful. It takes a lot of things, right? It takes a lot of different things. Quality content will always be, that's the common denominator between any successful content creator, right? The quality of the content has to be there. But among other things, quantity, right? You have to put the shit out in high quantity.
Yeah, I literally forgot what I was just talking about. Like, why am I in the middle of a sentence and just forgetting shit out of nowhere? What was I saying? Something about quality, quantity over quality. Oh, okay. Stay with me, people. We're gonna get through these hard times and this hardship. I don't even know where the fuck I got this. This one's even mine. I actually love these. I'm gonna put that back on. You have to have quality, but quantity is going to be what really gets you there. And not in the sense of, you know, you need so much quality because more people are gonna see you, and that is a part of it. But quality enables you to, as Gary Vee would say, have more at-bats, right? Because you never know what is going to be the piece of content that spikes you and makes that big difference in your life, right? Like, I believe that anyone that works hard is eventually going to hit a pot of gold somewhere. The problem is you don't know if that's gonna come when you have 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, but something will come. It's not gonna be luck, because I really truly believe that you make your own luck by working really fucking hard at whatever you're doing. The more stuff you put out, you know, the more chances you're giving yourself for that piece of content particularly to be the thing that spikes you exponentially, you know? Maybe I put out a video and like Evan Silva sees it, 200,000 followers, like the biggest fantasy football guy out there right now, and like retweets it or quote tweets it or something like that, and that gives me that big spike. But you can't predict that. You have no idea when it's gonna come, so you just have to have blind faith in that. And I truly believe that that's something that's gonna happen. And my growth has been, I've never had anything like that before. My growth has been completely organic and just consistent, hard quality work. But this video goes to show, like I put out a fantasy football video in March of a random mock draft. I had no idea. I did this because like I have an affiliate code and it's a way for me to make revenue in the off season, and I've actually made, I think I've had like 25 signups already from it. So I've made probably like 750, and by the time it's next week, I'll probably made about $1,000 in promo code signups from this one video. I'm seeing these other YouTube channels start putting out videos right now too, and my videos are doing better numbers, even though they have double and triple the number of subscribers as I do, which is great because that tells me the thumbnails I've been working very hard on all off season are paying off. So good news there. Yeah, I'm working on, hopefully I'm gonna reach out to the CTO / co-founder of Draft Soon for a potential sponsorship. What else we got going on? I don't know, man. I'm just so fucking thankful for how everything is going right now. You know, I made a video, one of my vlogs like a month or two ago was projecting my revenue income for this upcoming year, and I put sponsorships in there for about, I think like $5,000 to $7,000 for projections. You project into it, but like when it actually happens, it feels a lot better and feels good. And with this new sponsorship deal that I have, it'll probably be far north of $5,000 to $7,000. And if I can wrap up 2 or 3 solid sponsors for the summer, man, the revenue gonna be gorgeous. Plus, we're selling draft guides pretty well right now too, a lot better than I thought we would, which is supposed to launch on April 1st, but, oh no, it's supposed to launch on March 25th. I'm gonna push it back to April 1st because there's just so much work to be done on it, and I don't wanna push it out for the sake of pushing it out. Plus, like, I feel like it's okay to do that because no one needs the product yet. Most rookie dynasty drafts take place after the NFL draft, which is the end of April. So me pushing it from March 25th to April 1st doesn't really affect anything except for me being a fucking asshole and telling people it's gonna be on March 25th and now it's April 1st, whatever. Yeah, so I'm just thankful. And you know what, dude? Like, I actually meant to bring this up too. Some kid, he's in college, I guess, commented on one of my Instagram posts or something I did, I don't remember. And he was like, do you still live at home with your mom and dad? I live at home with my mom only. But I commented back and I was like, yeah, for the next couple weeks I'm moving out. And he just started saying, like, talking shit. And he's like, oh, you're, you know, about time. You're like 30 years old and you still live at home. I'm 26 for any of y'all that need reference. My birthday's in August, so I turned 26 in August. I'll be 27 this upcoming August. We started bickering back and forth, and I gotta stop. I need to work on that and stop fucking giving in to people who fucking talk shit online. People just stay getting mad about shit on the internet all day. I get it, right? Because if you're in college and you see someone like me, even though I look like a college kid realistically, but if you see someone like me, you know, you think by the time you're 26, you'll be like, oh, I'll be out, I'll have a great job, I'll be living on my own, I'll be successful, all this shit. And I had friends that moved out when they were, you know, 21, 22, right out of college, got good jobs in New York City. It was weird for me for a while because I had always grown up and been one of the smarter people of my friends and had always done well in school and just done well overall on a lot of things. So like, I felt like I should have been in that group of people who kind of moved out, but like I had my vision on what I wanted to do, and I was fine sacrificing a couple years living at home to be like, imagine thinking that sacrificing a couple years to live at home still, but being able to say you're a full-time content creator for fantasy football by the time you're 26.
Like when I move out in 2 weeks, I will be completely financially independent doing YouTube full fucking time. If you think if you wouldn't sacrifice for that by the time you're 26, man, you've got some harsh realities coming your way. That is for all the youngins out there. You have to understand that you gotta do what you want to do. It's not about what other people think. It's not about what other people say. It's your fucking life. If you have something you want to go after, you are going to have to sacrifice things. And it might fuck with your ego. Get rid of your fucking ego. That's number 1, 2, 3, and 5. And understand that you have insecurities. You're a person. You're not perfect. You have flaws, and that's fine. That's what makes you unique, and that's what's gonna get you to the next stage. I'm telling you. As soon as you can own those flaws and those insecurities and flip them from a negative thing into a positive thing, that's when you start living, fam. So, that being said, like, yeah, if your expectations, if you wouldn't sacrifice that in order to get that, obviously there's no promise in the beginning when you do start doing something that you'll be full-time by the time you're 26. I don't think a lot of people could have pulled off what I did, if I'm being real with you. But if you wouldn't do that, like that finance job you're getting out of college ain't gonna cut it, bro. I'm just saying, get your fucking reality expectations in check. I'm just thankful. I love everyone that's ever supported my videos, commented, fucking liked it, disliked that. Fuck y'all for giving me motivation. For real though, you guys are like so die hard. Some of y'all, it's funny, man. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. Good morning. I need to drink more coffee and more water and get on a call with this fucking doctor in 20 minutes. I'm such a piece of shit.
We are joined today by Dr. Jesse Morse of the Fantasy Doctors. We are talking everything injury related as it relates to running backs from last year. We had a lot of guys.
I'll get him off in a second.
That's fine, man.
Just want to calm him down. Come here. Come on.
Say hello to the people. Hello. Look at the gear. Look at the team gear. Yeah.
This is your show now, Benny.
Time to take over.
Calm down.
I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bar, I say bite. You say shark, I say him. And Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars. You say Rose, I say Royce. You say God, give me a choice. Say Lord, I say Christ. I don't believe in Peter Pan, Frankenstein, or Superman. All I wanna do is bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Races are coming your way, so forget all your duties. Oh yeah. Rock bottom girls, they'll be riding today, so look out for those beauties. Oh yeah. On your marks, get set, go.
Are a long time vlogger, watcher, your favorite vlogger, bro. What I'm doing right now, is something I always talk about is diversifying your following. You can build your audience up in one place, but you have to be able to move it around because platforms change all the time. Anyone who started on MySpace and got really big probably died off by now if they didn't diversify where their audience was. Same thing with building an organic reach on Facebook. Organic reach on Facebook is absolutely dead. The cycle repeats itself over and over and over again. So I try to diversify as much as I can, which is why I put out content on YouTube, but I also put it out via the podcast. I also try to funnel people to my email list, to the Facebook page, to Instagram, to Twitter, blah, 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 blah. One of the cool pieces of software or apps that has come out for Facebook over the last, it's actually probably like 2 or 3 years old right now. The software is called ManyChat, but it's chat bots basically. So you have conversations with like a business Facebook page, but it's not really you. You set up these sequences, and if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, what I did for work prior to becoming a content creator was paid traffic and marketing for e-commerce businesses, right? So I actually ran their Instagram and Facebook marketing campaigns. One of the tools that we started using recently, which got popular, was these chat sequences. So I have experience doing this on other people's businesses. I'm in a very, very, very awesome spot in terms of building my brand because I have experience doing it for other bigger brands in terms of paid marketing, you know, running paid traffic through Facebook and Instagram and the popular platforms now, but I'm also getting experience building my organic brand by building my YouTube channel and all these other platforms. So I know paid and I know organic, and I'm able to combine both of them at the same time and use the best of kind of both worlds. So what I'm doing right now, setting up this ManyChat sequence, and it's basically like if someone engages with your Facebook page, say your favorite clothing store is PacSun, and you go to their Facebook page and you engage with them or you follow their page or whatever, they can put you into a sequence in ManyChat where you talk to them through Facebook Messenger, and they have something set up on the back end where you can have a conversation with them, right? And it kind of becomes, I know you're talking to like a robot and you set it up, but like for me, I would talk to you through this sequence as if it was me talking. So I don't set it up like a robot voice. I try to make it feel like you're talking to me, and it kind of becomes more personalized. And it's another way to build a list. So as soon as someone talks to your Facebook page, they become a ManyChat subscriber. So it's another way of building an email list pretty much because you have their data in there. Now what I'm working on particularly are 2 products or services that I'm offering right now, right? We just launched the Rookie Dynasty Draft Guide about a week ago. We put it on pre-order, and I think we've probably pulled in about between 10 and 15 sales, which is fine. I mean, it's still March right now. We're also going to be opening up, you know, from the last vlog, you saw that we were partnering with Flea Flicker and TeamStake to open up members-only leagues this summer. Now, I have a pretty good ManyChat subscriber base right now. I'm trying to find how much. Okay, I only have 202. I thought it was bigger than that. But basically, the last fantasy football season, what I did was like every week I would do a video where I would answer subscriber questions, but you would have to submit it through my business Facebook page. That way, you know, it's whatever for you guys. You know, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'll do it through Facebook. But for me, every time you did that, that person would be added to my subscriber list on ManyChat, and that way I can shoot out whatever I wanted to them via the Messenger. And the reason this is popular is because the open rates are so much higher on Messenger. And if you're in email marketing, right, businesses that send you email, those are the numbers they look at. They look at the percentage of people who open their emails. Normally, this is between like 20 and 30%, give or take. If you're in a very engaged niche, it could be higher. If you're not good at email marketing, you're not good at setting up email subject lines, it could be lower than that. People look at the open rates and they look at the click-through rates while the people are inside the email, and that's usually, like I said, between 20 and 30%. Click-through rates is probably lower, between around like 5%. When it comes to ManyChat, open rates are probably within like the 70 to 90% range. I actually haven't used this since last summer, so we'll see if that has dipped a little bit. I imagine it did, because like many marketing things, when they're new, people are open to, you know, it's new for them, so they're like, oh, this is a new experience, let me check out what this is. So if I'm sending you a Facebook message, you know, you're way more likely to open that. A lot higher percentage open rates than regular emails themselves, and that's why this became a very popular source of traffic for people who are running brands or companies or whatnot. So what I'm doing is setting up a sequence on the back end, trying to get to know my audience a little bit more in terms of their knowledge when it comes to Dynasty Leagues fantasy football, because the 2 products, like I said, right now are the members-only leagues for Dynasty and the Dynasty/Rookie Guide. Now, those are 2 ways that I can monetize big time in the offseason, because Dynasty leagues are played year-round. So people are always willing to get that information. And that was a big problem for me, trying to figure out how to monetize, you know, from January through June when it's not like primetime season-long draft prep season, right? I'm sending out this blast. I'm basically like, I'll show you what the first one says. It's like, hey, y'all, just wanted to check in. And although the NFL season is light years away, you know, we're never sleeping over here at the HQ, and we've got something beautiful in the works for you. And then you set it up so that they can click like yes or no or buttons or whatever. And I have one that says, the fuck you talking about? And the other one says, for real, what? So it takes them through this sequence, right? And I'm trying to learn, like, are you interested in knowing what I'm talking about, right? So it starts off a little bit of intrigue, and then I tell them about it. In the next one, I'm like, have you ever played in a Dynasty Fantasy Football League? They can click yes or no. And when I say very human, very natural, this stuff has to be personalized to the brand. You know, like at the bottom I say, well, let me ask you this, have you ever played in a fantasy football dynasty league? The answers that you could possibly click are yup or nope, but like right before that I put both answers are in your best E40 voice, because E40 had that song that came out, you know, like yup or nope, whatever. It sounds really dumb when I say it out loud right now, but it's just part of the brand, right? Kind of fitting in with pop culture and rap and hip hop, and those are things I'm passionate about. So if you watch my videos, you kind of know that, right? You integrate that into it. You don't want to sound like a robot, because no one's going to want to engage or talk to a Facebook message that sounds like a robot. Them clicking yes or no would let me know if they've ever played in Dynasty, and that's useful information that I can kind of utilize via emails or whatever. After that, you know, I tell them a little bit more. I'm like, oh, are you interested in joining a Dynasty League this year? And if they say yes, then I know that they're definitely an audience member in which I can probably try to close them on a product or service. You know what I mean? So I just want to kind of give you an update on what I'm doing with this stuff. Just diversifying and using different ways to try to get to your audience. So I can go on YouTube and just keep telling my audience about what I have going on, or I can utilize my email list, my Facebook list, my, you know, my Twitter handle audience, whatever. Try to do that. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's Monday morning. I'm also working on getting my content calendar down for the summer. I know it's very far out, but I'm trying to stay organized because I know things are about to speed up quickly. Things are about to get a little crazy over here at the HQ. But I'll talk to y'all after the intro. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, baby. So lately, I've been thinking I want you to. Lately, I have not been going to the gym anywhere near as much as I have gone, like over the last few years consistently, and it's fucking me up, fam. I need to start getting back on schedule more, but my work schedule has been so demanding that I can't realistically get to the gym 4, 5, 6 times a week like I've usually gone. So I'm gonna start implementing a full body workout 3 times a week. Because 3 times a week is, if you can't get to the gym 3 times a week, fuck you, because you're lying. So, oh man, I'm writing all over myself. So the way I'm doing it is, first of all, you have to pick your priorities, right? You have to pick which body parts you're prioritizing. For a long time, the body parts that I've been prioritizing have been my legs, my upper chest. That's really it, to be honest with you. Because those are my most lagging body parts, in my opinion. And you guys could obviously personalize it to however you want. So what I'll do is I'll start off making it, right? I have workout 1, I have workout 2, and I have workout 3. And I pick those priorities, right? I'm gonna do probably higher volume because I'm doing less overall workouts in a given week, right? So I wanna do, whereas if I was going 4 or 5 to 6 times a week, I would probably only do 4 or 5 exercises at the gym in that specific workout. But since I'm gonna be going 3 times a week, you still wanna have the same amount of volume overall, but you're gonna have to put more volume into each individual workout, which is fine because that just means you stay at the gym for an extra 15 minutes each time. So what I'm gonna do is start off each workout with the leg exercises that I'm gonna do. I don't squat because it fucks up my back. I stay away from that. I don't care what your opinion on that is. I stay away from shit that hurts, dog. And it's worked out for me well thus far. My favorite legs exercise to do is lunges. Lunges. So I'm gonna have 2 of the 3 workouts start with lunges. We have lunges. That will be like my main compound exercise for legs. I think it effectively works your legs as well as your squat without having to actually hurt your fucking insides and whatnot. So we're gonna start lunges. The middle one, we're gonna do leg press. I love doing leg press 1 leg at a time, so iso legs. So you're just putting your right foot on the thing and doing it at like half the weight. I think it helps a lot more with like core stabilization. So that I think is equally as good as a lot of leg exercises as well. So we're gonna start with lunges, leg press, lunges. And then we'll mess around. Since leg press I think is easier than lunges, we're gonna put goblet squats in there as well. So I don't squat with the barbell, but I will grab like a 50-pound dumbbell or like a 35-pound dumbbell, whatever it is at the time, and do goblet squats with it. So I put that into my workout. I do leg extensions for this one, leg curls for this one. So we're hitting the hamstrings and we're hitting the quadriceptums. And those will really be my leg workouts. I think if you really push yourself hard for the lunges, the leg press and the lunges 3 times a week, you'll be fine. I'm not looking to be a fucking bodybuilder over here. Just looking to be aesthetic and stay in good shape. And then we move over to the upper chest, right? So I always start off with the incline barbell. So incline barbell bench press. We have the incline dumbbell bench press because you always want to vary the different types of exercises you're doing, the different angles that you do them at. And this one's gonna be more of like an overall HIIT workout, right? So it's easier exercises, but I want to keep the cardio up to kind of increase the cardio. And I don't do a lot of like running. I don't do fucking any running actually, but I would like to do this more of a HIIT workout. So since I believe leg press and like goblet squats and those things are a little bit easier, I like to keep the tempo up. So we're gonna keep to like push-ups, pull-ups, and abs in this workout. It's gonna be leg press, goblet squat, push-ups, pull-ups, abs, but we're gonna do like 8 rounds of it, and we're gonna do a lot of it in a short amount of time. So those are those workouts, but these are the more like muscle building, hypertrophy workouts. Incline barbell, And then machine incline flies. If you watch any of my workouts before, I love doing all iso movements where it's one side at a time, whether it's on the fly machine or if it's doing leg press. I think it gives you a much better connection with your muscle, like the mind-muscle connection in that sense. So we'll do incline barbell, incline flies on the machine, and that will cover legs, that will cover chest, and then I want to cover back. So I love doing pull-ups. I think pull-ups are easily the best way to like chisel your back. It's just simple body weight pull-ups. I don't put any weights hanging from me. I also like cable rows where the machine has like a chest thing that you could put your chest on, and then you're just pulling the rows up like that, because you get a real, the biggest focus is not using your biceps and really squeezing on your back. So we're gonna do incline barbell, incline machine flies, iso, probably like 5 sets of pull-ups, maybe another back exercise, probably not, and then we're gonna do 1 set of triceps, 1 set of biceps. And then I'm still putting together this last workout, but it's gonna be similar. We have the incline dumbbell press, and then I'll probably do cable flies. So as the first exercise, I did incline cable, incline flies with the upper chest, but that's gonna be on the machine. For this one, I'm gonna do cable flies. So you're gonna stand there, and you're gonna kind of angle your body at 45 degrees and go up with it. So we'll do cable flies, and then for back, we'll do cable rows, and then tries, buys. Okay, that's really, I just wanted to give you an update because I'm fucking pissed that I haven't been going to the gym. I literally woke up at 3:45 in like a night sweat this morning, panicking about, I'm doing an interview with the 3rd member of the Fantasy Footballers today, Mike Wright, for the interview series I do on my channel. And for some reason, I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm not like, oh my God, I have a big interview today. It's like whatever. But for some reason this morning, I woke up at 3:45 in like a sweat, like, oh my God, I missed the interview. I thought it was like 9 o'clock at night because we have it scheduled for 4 o'clock today. And when I woke up, I thought it was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, damn, I just completely ignored him and like slept through his shit, and he's gonna be so pissed. And I saw 3:45 and I was like, what the fuck? You ever like gone out day drinking and got like blacked out by like 3 o'clock, and you go home, take a nap, and when you wake up, it's 9 p.m. and you have no idea what the fuck's going on? That's what happened to me, but it was just like a normal night or a normal day. I don't know why it happened, but it did. So I've been up since 3:45. I've had like 4 cups of coffee, as you could tell. So I'm probably gonna die before our interview, and I actually might end up sleeping through our interview, ironically. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym now. I don't film that much gym footage, unfortunately, just because the gym is super dark, and it's really like awkward filming in there. So I'm sorry. Once I move to Brooklyn though, in a couple weeks, I will be doing probably a lot of outside workouts that I'll film. Probably a lot of at-home workouts, because I ain't trying to pay like $75 for a gym membership in New York. But yeah. All right, homies. A few minor upgrades to the HQ. As I close out this vlog, it is Wednesday right now. The vlogs usually go up on Wednesday. Bi-weekly Wednesday is the normal schedule, but we wanted to get, there's something time sensitive in this week's Fade the Public episode, so we swapped them. I had Scott, my editor, working all night, so shout out to Scott for that, you the man. So I'm gonna finish this one off and have it up for tomorrow if you're watching on Thursday. Got a new monitor, second monitor, because as I'm moving out, I'm trying to get I want my workspace to be really fucking awesome, to put it as I have it in my head. So I grabbed this LG, really nice second monitor. It was like 580 bucks or something like that. I had a monitor here prior to this, but it was like, it did not work well with the MacBook Pro whatsoever. Because that's like a 5K Retina display, my MacBook Pro 15-inch. Trying to link those two up together were miserable, but this one works flawlessly. It's like perfect together, obviously, because I spent a lot of money, so better fucking work well. The new desk came in. I didn't end up getting any of the desks from IKEA. I ordered this one from Office Depot because I wanted a standing desk. Plus, it's one that I could maneuver up and down to sit at, to stand at. So we got this bad boy. I'll show you some pictures of it right now. I'm excited to kind of open up, but obviously I'm not gonna do that until I move into the new apartment. And with the standing desk, supposedly, these mats are really good for your feet and your back when you're standing on them all day. So I got this mat, I believe it is from Topo or Poto or so, I don't know, some weird ass company, but this was the one with the highest reviews and highest recommended per everywhere that I looked at. So I'll link all these products down below if you're interested in looking at any of them. So the move is coming in 1, 2, 3, 10, 14, I don't know, 11 days, 12 days. I'm working hard on the rookie draft guide right now. We have about 50, I believe it was 50, 45 or 50 orders on the draft guide already, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, that's it. All right, this vlog's gonna wrap up. I gotta go edit this, upload it, publish it, whatever. So I'll see y'all on the next vlog. If you watch my fantasy videos, I'll probably see y'all tomorrow, whatever that video is. I love you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Bye.